The 4th of May and the year 2022, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. If we go straight to the Gospel of John chapter 18 and verse 36, and Jesus answered, "My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would fight, so that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now my kingdom is not from here." We mustn't become too comfortable here on earth. This is not our permanent home. Home time is waiting for us, and for some of us very soon. For me personally, I can't wait for that day. Jesus made it very plain to Pontius Pilate that this earth is not his kingdom and not his home. Heaven is our home. We need to be careful that we do not spend all our time and all our money on our temporary dwelling here on earth and nothing for our heavenly home. Like the story that I heard of the rich lady and the maid servant that worked in her mansion. Both of them were Christians, but they had different value systems. The rich lady spent all her money and all her time making her home very beautiful and her garden absolutely exquisite. But the maid spent most of her spare time in prayer and service towards the Lord by helping the poor folk. Well, eventually the maid grew old and she grew very tired and she died and she went to heaven. A few years later, the rich lady also died and went to heaven. St. Peter was waiting at the pearly gates to show the rich lady where her home was in heaven. So they walked down streets of beautiful gold, magnificent homes built on both sides of the road. St. Peter showed the rich lady a beautiful home, and she said, "That's where your maid lives." Hey, the rich lady was so excited. The road carried on, and eventually the gold road turned into silver. They carried on walking, and then the silver turned to tarmac. And then the rich lady started getting a bit concerned. Then the tarmac road turned into a gravel road, and eventually a footpath. They then arrived at a little shack made with tin and poles. The rich lady said, "There must be some mistake. What has happened?" St. Peter said to the rich lady, "That is the only material that you sent up to us for building your home here in heaven." Folks, it's just a story. But we must remember one thing very clearly. We are only passing through in this life. Heaven is our home. Have a wonderful day. Jesus bless you, and goodbye.